Welcome back from spring break. In my day, we went with Frankie and Annette to Fort Lauderdale. Now your generation seems to go straight to promiscuity. Along those lines, pop quiz, essay style. Just because I'm curious, take out a piece of paper and write down where you went to spring break this year and how many people you were intimate with. Remember to sign your names. I will then grade your essays and judge you.
Hi, stranger. I haven't talked to you in a while. Over a month, to be exact.
Sam, make like an egg and scramble.
Okay. You know what? I'm tired of these childish games. We have been friends for years, and I am salvaging the relationship right now.
No, you're not. Because it takes two to tango, and I'm dancing alone. So why don't you go talk to George, your boyfriend? I got nothing to say to you.
Well, I've got something to say to you. What did you do for spring break?
Apparently, he was in Yemen, where he picked up the deadly Rift Valley fever.
Ow! Give me your hands! Give me your hands! What are you doing? Taking you, patient 0, and your infected friend, patient 1, to the nurse's station, also known as quarantine.
He's not even sick. Are you?
Of you? Yeah. Physically, no.
You're a very brave young man, Mr. John, and it's a tragedy you'll probably meet with a gory, feverish death.
Miss Glass, who is this?
I'm Dr. Joni Salt from the Centers of Disease Control. Your quick-thinking chemistry teacher here notified me pronto when she noticed that patient 0, recently back from Yemen, had an uncontrollable nasal hemorrhage, one of the first signs of the deadly Rift Valley fever which is sweeping and decimating that country.
Dr. Salk, I wasn't hemorrhaging. My nose was bleeding because my nasal passages were dry because of the school central air.
He's delirious, hallucinating.
Step 2 of the deadly fever.
Doctor, what should we do?
Well, there's only one thing to do. I'm ordering a lockdown of the entire school!
Think it over once or twice. What lasts the longest in this life? Character or rock hard fight? In the end, do you believe that beauty lies in what you see? Cause if you do, then baby, you've been deceived. Well, maybe we hate the model. It's just that I'm tired of being compared.
Question. We're quarantined. Why do we get a pet?
Well, Petey the parakeet is no mere pet. He is a fine feathered warning. If he dies within the day, we have indisputable proof that the Rift Valley fever is at highly infectious airborne code red levels.
Well, how long are we stuck in here for?
I'll determine that tomorrow, after I re-examine Petey. But my guess is that you'll be here till the week's end, and then leave in body bags.
Well, you must be loving this, Sam. Me stuck in a room with you for days. Lots of time to catch up, huh?
Loving this? Update. Who wants to talk when they've just been informed they might die? I'm freaked, so trust me on this, patient 0. If I'm gonna kick with as nasty as you've been with me lately, you're not the last face I want to see.
Hey, honeymooners, shut up! Conserve your energy. You're going to need it. The physical effects of the Rift Valley fever are swift and debilitating. First comes the nosebleed, a piece of cake compared to what follows. Very quickly, your body will shut down and your organs will
Liquefy from the effects of the 107-degree fever. Kids, I call this the my pancreas is jello, now what phase?
So, when do we get to go home?
You don't, until the CDC issues an all clear. There is no vaccine for this viral nightmare with sub-Saharan roots. Over 100,000 sheep have died from Rift Valley fever and hundreds of shepherds.
Miss Glass, can we at least call our parents?
As often as you'd like. Additionally, kids, to calm your frazzled teen nerves, I thought it might be a good idea to regroup you back in my class and make you take a test.
What?
Each of you, here, insert a thermometer into your rectums.
Ew, no.
Okay, your mouths. If, after 5 minutes, the mercury rises to 107 degrees, pray, and then raise your hand for assistance.
Oh, yeah, it's me. Sorry. Hello?
Hello, Clarice. Have the lambs stop screaming?
No, I'm sorry. You've got the wrong number. Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not calling Clarice. I'm calling you. There's something far more dangerous than an epidemic that's threatening your life. I know what you did last spring break, Mary Cherry.
I went to Freaknik in Hotlanta and turned the mother out. So?
Liar! You didn't go to Freaknik. You made yet another pathetic stab at fame. Does the title Boo's Cock-a-Doodle-Doo monster ring a bell?
Who is this? Leave me alone, damn it!
Mary Cherry seems kind of upset.
It's probably just another one of her credit card bill collector phone calls. I'm gonna sneak out and go to the bathroom.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't have any proof.
Really? You think I don't have proof? Look under your desk. I know.
Oh my God! Who is this, please?
Wanna see, crybaby? Turn around.
Guess what it's time for, Mary Cherry?
Time to die!
Pretty smart. For a dumb blonde.
Miss Glass, may I please be excused to run for my life?
Whatever. Just don't leave school grounds.
Hey, no running in the halls, miss.
Please, you have to help me. He's trying to kill me.
Who? I don't see anybody. Oh, I think somebody's paranoid. Another early sign of the fever. I'll have to run some tests.
What kind of tests?
Well, we'll start with a spinal tap.
I wonder how Harrison and Sam are. Hey, why did Harrison go to Yemen for spring break anyway?
Who knows? I hope he had more fun than we did.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it over here, spoiled brat classmates. Were your spring break plans a washout? Good. Tell me, just because I like pain. Where'd you go for spring break? The person who answers hell makes my day.
You guys.
I can't take it anymore. We have to tell somebody what we really did.
No! Lily, we made a promise.
Yeah, a promise based on dishonesty is not one worth keeping.
Guys, Lily's right.
You killed someone, didn't you? Like in that movie. The only thing we killed, April, was our social lives and our parents' trust in us. It started out well enough. We were going en masse to MTV's Spring Break Blowout.
Yeah. If the name's any indication here, kids, I don't feel too good about getting on this plane. Oh, Nick, stop being such a wuss. I saved $2 a ticket by booking on Plummet.
Hey, guys, let's be rational. There's a new website out there for cautious travelers called Crash, Buckle, and Burn. You just type in your airline, your destination, and it'll give you the odds of your plane crashing. Suge, you got your iBook?
Yeah, let's check it out.
And so we did.
Okay, guys, here we go. All the other flights leaving for Cancun this week are sold out. If we fly Plummet Air, our odds of dying in a gruesome, dismembering crash are about...
Odds are 1 in 1.
Osama bin Laden, please come to standby.
Bummer. What'd you do for spring break then? Bump teen X's and O's in an all-out orgy?
No, you perv. We made a deal. We said...
Okay, guys, I have an idea. I say we all just split up and get our spring break on individually. Our parents will all think we're in Cancun, Spain.
Anyway, you guys, if no one tells that we blew off the trip, we can have a week of freedom. We can do whatever we want.
All opposed say nay. The A's have it. April, we can trust you, right? You can't tell anyone because then we would get majorly grounded.
Guys, your secret's safe with me. Let's just hope nobody goes nuts from the claustrophobic captivity and tries to kill somebody.
Later that evening.
Yeah! Someone's gone nuts and tried to kill me!
Mary Cherry, please. You have seen one too many horror flicks. Nobody's trying to kill you.
They did, I swear it! And not only that, they know that we lied to our parents and didn't go to MTV's Cancun Jam.
Okay. How do you know this person knows what we did?
Because they know what I did after we broke up and went our separate ways. He has vengeful proof of my silent shame.
Explain.
I can't, okay? I'm just too ashamed. Okay, fine. This year, for spring break, I tried out for a horror movie.
This ain't Aaron Brockovich, got it? This is an exploitative horror flick about a rooster that drinks radioactive absinthe and becomes a monster. Thus my clever title, Bruisecock Monster.
Well, I'd do anything to be a scream queen, Mr. Director Man. Anything.
Good. Places. Now, I want you to scream like a horny teen virgin when the cockadoodle-doo attacks. And hurry up, because my Monday lunch appointment's waiting at the Ivy. Is there film in the camera this time, Baffa? And action!
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
Oh, say it.
Oh, no! No!
This is the one I'll be remembered for.
No!
Needless to say, I did not get the part I coveted.
Mary Cherry, I think that you are the girl who cried wolf. I think that you are trying to prove you're a good actress because you didn't get the part.
How do you get the picture if I'm making this all up?
It's a publicity still.
Mary Cherry, it is my opinion that you conjured this killer out of your fear of death. Now, we're gonna go to the cafeteria to cuddle up for the night with our Red Cross issue blankets. You should break out and get some therapy.
Somebody's gonna die tonight. Who will it be?
If that stress ball hits my face, you'll regret it.
Give me back my stress ball.
No, you were just throwing it at my head so you don't have to talk to me. You probably infected me with the Rift Valley fever on purpose, didn't you? It's an act of revenge.
Oh, of course, because everything that I do revolves around you. Just so you know, I didn't go to Yemen so that I could bring something back to strike you down with. I went there to try and forget you.
Now we're talking. Continue.
No, give me back my ball.
Harrison, I never meant to hurt you. I care about you.
See, this is precisely why I booked that Peace Corps trip. To get away from your pity. It was so nice to go hiking in the mountains and see stuff that I've never seen before and get you out of my head.
You went hiking? We used to do that.
Yeah, well, we used to do a lot of things before you broke my heart. Because you love him, right? I mean, you spent your entire spring break with George. You made out for like a solid week with George. In fact, I'm surprised George isn't here right now.
He was marked absent today.
As always, lucky George.
What else did you do in Yemen?
I met a girl from London. We went hiking together, talked for hours. How's it feel?
I'm happy for you. Did you?
Lose it? No. She wasn't you. Oh my God.
How can you just stand there and be so calm? We probably only have hours to live. The bird died, Harrison.
Something's odd about this whole thing. Did this bird seem sick to you when they brought it in earlier?
You know what? Play scenes from the animal ER on your own time. I am not gonna let this virus just kill me. I'm gonna get help. Great. The phones are down, probably so we don't alert the media and start a panic. Do you have your cell on you?
No.
Yo.
Hello, Clarice. Goody.
Dr. Lecter?
No, Josh, but we're very similar. I know what you did last spring break. And you're gonna pay for what you did with your life.
Sorry about that. Drop the soap. Shug, is this you? Because if it is, stop it, man. You're scaring me.
If you want to know who this is, Josh, look in your locker. I left you a tantalizing clue.
Who is this? How did you find this out?
If I told what happened that night during your spring break, you'd be suspended. If I told your mother, you'd be grounded.
Why would you want to do that, scary killer? What have I ever done to you?
Tell you what, I won't tell if you play a little game with me. Put your left foot in, put your left foot out, put your right foot in and shake it all about.
It's the hokey pokey.
You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
All right, Q, you want to go? You let me go do it now!
Josh, I've been looking for you everywhere. What's wrong? You look like you saw a ghost.
It's not a ghost, it's a killer, and he knows what we did last spring break. I have to tell someone. Hey, it was a big scary killer.
But why would someone want to hurt us? Why?
Hey guys, update. My temp's up 1 degree. That either means I've got the fever or I'm ovulating.
Guys, this is serious stuff. There's a psycho killer on the loose. We gotta do something about it.
May I offer an opinion? You know, in my line of work, when an unknown pestilence starts to spread, we cut right to the chase. We identify the most likely possible contaminants.
Well, let's do that.
Sounds good.
I third the motion.
Please step forward, state your name and the probable reasons why you would like to kill us. Suspect 1.
The name is Roberta Glass. I teach chemistry here at Kennedy High. The reasons I want all of you 6 feet under are legion. First of all, have any of you ever once said, hey, thanks for improving my life, Teach? Sorry you have to shop at Costco. No. If this glass could climb through the double glass that's protecting you, I'd bitch slap each and every one of you into tomorrow. That said, I'm innocent.
Suspect 2.
Greetings, Spring Breakers. My name is... Ooh, what's that sad, misunderstood, red-headed girl?
Yo, what is Freakout doing?
What the Freakout is doing is proving a point. I don't remember my God-given assignation because over the years you, the pretty people, have labeled me with dozens of hideous nicknames, all designed to lower my self-esteem. Well, hot diggity, you've succeeded. That's it. Why would I want to hurt you? Mwah.
And lastly, suspect 3.
Hi, guys. Listen, you want to label me a sociopath with murderous tendencies, fine. But for this crime, making me share oxygen with these 2 losers in a lineup, there's only one solution. When I get out of here,
I'm gonna make each and every one of you pay for it! I'm gonna bring you to your knees!
Yeah, okay then, that's it. Nick is clearly the killer. I agree. Only someone possessed with that much rage could turn homicidal. Or take that blackmail picture of me on Monday.
Take a vote. All those who think Nicole's a killer, raise your hand.
Hercule Poirot, Agatha Christie, you care to share the detective theory that makes you abstain from locking up this threat to your life?
Tell him, Josh. Let's just get it over with.
Are you sure, Lil? Nicole's not the killer.
Why not?
Because we're her alibi. She knows what we did last spring break.
I know.
And vice versa.
After the gang broke up at the airport, Lily and I decided to go back to school where we could have a romantic, yet inexpensive vegan dinner at the place where we first got to know each other. It was perfect, until she showed up.
well, my, isn't this a pretty picture? Flowers, candlelight, and a big bottle of booze.
Nicole, what are you doing here?
Well, like you, Lily, my spring break plans were dashed and I have nowhere to go. But unlike you, I didn't plan on spending my week being a liquored up little whore to an oversexed dumb jock.
Nicole, just leave, okay?
Well, no, that's tough talk for a boy who's about to be suspended yet again. First cough syrup and now alcohol in school premises. What a pretty pickle you're in, pretty boy.
Look, you're just jealous, Nicole.
Really? Of what?
That you can't have me. You've been trying to get revenge.
You're right, Josh. I have been trying to get back at you for a year and a half. And now I will. Unless, tell you what, why don't I throw the 2 of you a little indecent proposal, young lovers? Josh, you kiss me right here, right now, and I'll leave taking your alcohol indiscretion with me.
And if I don't?
Well, then people will get suspended and they'll lose their scholarships. What'll it be, stud? Lily, feel free to watch.
Proof yet again that no good ever comes from underage alcohol abuse. Do it, baby. It's not your mind or your soul. It's just your body.
Nicole, I'd rather pull hair from the boys' locker room shower drain than never have to kiss your putrid mouth again.
Well, I think that can be arranged.
Y'all, this only proves that Nick is the killer, okay? She is naturally vengeful. She knew what you 2 horn dogs were doing over spring break, and she easily could have taken that blackmail picture.
Yeah, the problem is their pea brain. I spent all day Monday with Josh and Lily, and that's when you tried out for your little rooster flick. Well, I can't be in 2 places at once, and therefore I couldn't have taken your blackmail picture.
That's true. So that means that the killer is either Chemo Glass or April Tuna. What do we do?
I think that the answer is obvious. We lay a trap and hope that we can stay alive until the killer falls into it.
Okay, that's it.
What are you doing?
The only thing left to do. I'm taking action and getting out of here.
What? Stop it. Help you come. I promise. I said stop it. You can't prove yourself. Hey. Who's
gonna be okay. We're gonna get out of here. Trust me. Come on, sit down.
So, even if we did get out of here, then what? You and I are ruined forever. George and I are probably over.
You and George are over. Why? I thought you guys had this great spring break. What happened?
After our MTV trip imploded, we decided to spend the week at his house. So one night we had dinner and...
Sam, tell me this as you pass me the piece, dear. Does my Georgia here have the most dazzling smile you've ever seen, or what?
Yes, he does, Nana Austin.
I agree.
You've got a pretty smile. What's a pretty girl like you doing out here on spring break with a friend? Don't you have somebody special in your life?
How did you feel?
Horrible. Sitting there, I realized he hadn't told his grandmother he was seeing me, which meant...
I am not ashamed of you, Sam.
Why does she think we're just friends, George?
Look, my brother dated a girl who wasn't African American, and my nana pouted for weeks.
So again, basically, you're ashamed of me. I can't believe this crap.
No, I am not. Look, it's just that she's old. It's a generational thing, Sam. She's never gonna change, so why rock the boat? Babe, if I was ashamed of you, which is ridiculous, why would I ask you to stay here? My mom knows. My mom loves you.
Yeah, well, with what you subjected me to at dinner tonight, I think maybe you don't. I was so upset, I left and checked into a hotel the rest of the week. I realized, maybe for the first time, that in this relationship, because we're different races, there are times I'm gonna feel like an outsider. I just never thought he'd be the one who made me feel that way.
Hey. It's gonna be okay. I'm here.
You were this week when I wanted to call my best friend.
I am now.
Well, isn't this a pretty picture?
George, what are you doing here?
George, shut up, Harrison. I want Sam to explain. Fine, then I'll break the ice. I was breaking in here and risking my life to get you some help, Sam. Clearly, you're doing just fine. I'm sure my grandmother will be relieved.
So now she'll have a real reason to dislike me?
You know what's ironic? She likes you. I told her about us, and she's glad that I'm dating you. See, I thought she didn't like my brother's girlfriend because she was white. Turns out that's not true. She didn't like her because of her character.
George, let me...
Save it. I trusted you, Sam. There's nothing you could say or do that will undo what I just saw.
No, wait, George! George!
Okay, now, Brookie, you know the plan. Strike a pose like a damsel in distress, and that will attract the killer. Now, when we scream back up, we'll run in and catch the perpetrator who knows what we did spring break. Try to look vulnerable and kill-worthy.
Okay. Oh, God, okay. This is wrong. There is no killer. It's just someone looking for attention, and I am not going to give it to them. I would rather use my time to study for my finals. You coming?
Well, Brookie, I'm sort of having a good time doing the whole vulnerable whore thing.
Well, at least you haven't said it was wrong.
It was wrong. I'm dating George, and he saw me kissing another guy.
Yeah, but the other guy was me. The person you've been closest to for the past 10 years. Now look me in the eye and tell me you didn't feel something when you finally kissed me. Fine. You want to be in conflict for what maybe your final hours on Earth? Be my guest. But I am so done with this!
What are you doing, you psycho?
Here,
You're free. Go infect George like you've infected me with your indecision and your fear. No, I insist. Go to him, because as of now, I'm taking away your choice. I am no longer available for you to toy with and torment.
Tired of fearing for our lives. We just want to go to sleep. Look, don't blame me. I've been doing the right thing. I look like a whore. I'm all alone. Frankly, I'm stumped. Wait, in horror movies, don't killers usually go for the virgins? Well, no wonder Nick's been a flop as a decoy. Lily, you're on Dick.
Hey, Lil, why are we making out on the girls' bathroom tuffet?
To lure the killer, who in horror flicks always seems to become excited to the point of homicide when he witnesses a nubile teen virgin on the verge of sex.
Cool.
I knew it was your fire pie.
What do you mean? I was just returning Lily's butcher knife I borrowed in home ec class.
Likely story. Sugar, grab her. Sit her down. We got some interrogating to do. Okay, well, if you're not the killer tuna breath, why'd you bust in here with a knife?
It's just rubber. I was looking for attention. You guys, if April's not the killer, then...
Then the killer is still roaming the halls.
Hello? Hello, Clarice.
Who is this?
I know what you did last spring break, Bobby.
Yeah, I went to a cat show in Pomona and canned okra. Big whoop. Now, who is this?
Wanna see? Turn around!
Are you the killer?
Frightened, Bobby?
Well, actually, I'm relieved.
What?
Please, take me now. Put me out of my misery.
You're supposed to run. This isn't the way it's
Turn
supposed
this
to.
lab coat scarlet. Consider it a mercy killing. Just don't make me go back to teaching those kids.
Oh, forget it.
Chicken, you big girl.
I can't believe they did this. If you're single, fine, fool around. But if you're both with somebody...
Who's Harrison with?
Nobody. Nobody, you're right. He's a single hoe.
Man, I feel so stupid. I was such a sucker for her. I broke into a quarantine school to patch things up. What do I get? Some deadly fever.
George, your heart may be broken, but the rest of you is fine. I know for a fact that Harrison isn't sick and isn't contagious. I know what Harrison really did for spring break.
It was a large knife, capable of gutting a student with one swipe.
Miss Glass, based on the body type, do you have any idea who the psycho might be?
Not a clue. It's a tragedy, isn't it, kids? That if the fever doesn't kill you, chances are a killer will.
Who are you?
Late. My apologies. My travel agency screwed up my flight like you wouldn't believe, and the doors were all locked, so I had to come through a window. I'm Joni Salk, CDC. My name is Susie Klein.
Never heard of her.
Oh, I think you have, Mary Cherry. I'm your travel agent. Specifically, the travel agent you screwed over last week when you canceled your trip to Cancun.
You put us through this night of terror just because we canceled some stupid plane ticket?
Oh, you canceled more than tickets. You canceled my spring break! Thank you for calling Perky Travel. Have you heard about our fun family package to Burbank, California, the home of Jay Leno and the cast of Jack and Jill? Oh, how thrilled I was that Perky Travel day last week. A day I had looked forward to for months. Could I talk you into traveling via Plummet Air? If you book Plummet, I get compensated and finally get enough points to go to Sandals, a paradise resort created for two. You will fly Plummet? Oh, well, that's just a riff. With that one call, I'd fulfilled the dream. I had earned my own spring break trip of a lifetime. Hey, can you hold on for just a sec? I've got another call. Thank you for calling Perky Travel. May I help you?
Yeah, cut the sugar crap, okay? This is Mary Cherry speaking. Cancel my non-Plummet tickets to Cancun. This means refund my money.
With that one call, my compensation bonus points were pulled, and my spring break trip to Sandals was canceled. To say I broke would be an understatement. Somebody is going to pay for what they just did to me. With their lives!
With your home addresses in my databank, I followed you, all of you, took pictures and plotted my revenge. But what I realized as I stalked you was...
What? Revenge isn't sweet. It leaves a sour taste. It solves nothing.
What's going on in here?
What's this?
Dr. Salk, this is patient 0, the one infected with Rift Valley fever.
It looks pretty healthy for a kid with a highly infectious, debilitating virus. I should do an examination.
Great. While you take care of Mr. John, I'll alert the authorities about Ms. Klein and call each of your parents and inform them of your illicit spring break activities that are sure to get you grounded for months.
Blood pressure's normal. Temp's normal. Oh, look. The sun is coming up. Usually in horror movies, a sign that order is about to be restored.
Good.
I don't think you have the Rift Valley fever, Mr. John.
He knows he doesn't. Tell the good doctor where you really were on spring break, Harrison.
Or shall I finish the sordid story?
I don't understand.
Tell Sam, Harrison, or I will. I'm not gonna lie to her again.
Sam, I didn't go to Yemen. I lied. I spent my spring break with Brooke.
Brooke, you told me you spent it with Jamie.
I lied too. I went to visit him after we left the airport. I was really excited because he'd give me a key to his place. Needless to say that he and his ex-girlfriend weren't expecting me. Care to take it from here, Harrison?
I spent my spring break at a hotel, Sam. Brooke, she fled there too because she caught Jamie living at a Shaggy song. So, we hung out.
Why is it when your heart is broken? All you ever hear are love songs that make your heart hurt even worse. I hate Jamie.
Sam. Do you think it's irrational to want to hurt someone you love?
Love isn't rational.
I want to hurt Sam.
I wish we had a video camera.
Why?
Okay, clean up your mind, dirty.
Okay.
To make Jamie jealous. And to enact my pathetic revenge.
We couldn't show this tape to Sam.
Never. She's just gotten over this whole conspiratorial Brooke always wins phase. It would hurt her.
So, in this videotape, what exactly would we do?
Well, I think we would start off with our feet intertwined, like this.
Yeah, it's cute. Oh, then.
What?
Then. As the camera zooms in,
Nice.
I look deep into your eyes. Someone who gets you. Someone who understands your heartache.
Now what?
One step at a time. Let's
You lied to me. You did lose it.
Sam, it just happened.
Just like the kiss between you and Harrison, Sam. So now I guess everybody's gotten back at everybody else, and now everybody's heartbroken.
I'm sorry, Sam.
Sam?
No. Now it is my turn to say, I never want to see you again.
You woke up.
Looks like everybody did.
Bye.